Hey YouTube, I am back. Sorry, I am always in somebody's car or some car or something like that. The reason is just for, privacy issues. You don't want to be doing a video with all kinds of things going on, so, it's easier to just record on my phone. But anyways, I just want to come in and do like an update on, what's going on, and also I said I would do my a little short version of my MEPS experience, and I had 2 dep calls so far. We've only been meeting once a month, and so I would just be going over all that if you guys want to hear about that. I wanted to come in and do it now because I am going to South Africa. I am going to South Africa on Wednesday, and that is the 28th of March, 2012. And I'll be there for 14 days. I'll be gone for 14 days, and so when I come back, I only have 27 days to really prepare for BMT and all that stuff, all that jazz. So, my MEPS experience was not as bad as everybody was talking about. I know I am missing one earring, but I took it off and I was going to do something else, and, I decided to throw a shirt back on and do this video before because I got to wash clothes, I got to unpack because I went to Vegas last week, so I need to unpack from Vegas. I was there for a week, and I need to wash and repack for South Africa, and then after that I'll be going to Vegas for another week. I'm going to get my hair braided and stuff for BMT. I don't really want to do that, but as far as pulling my hair back in a ponytail for BMT for 8.5 weeks, no, it won't be happening. So see, this is my hair pressed, so when it's wet, yeah, so won't have time for all that. That's a lot of, upper body strength, but, no. So anyways, my MEPS experience, I had to take a taxi down there, paid for by the Air Force, and, that's in LA. I'm in Orange County, so, yeah. I took a taxi down there to the hotel and checked into the hotel. I had an Army girl, a roommate or whatever. She was pretty cool. She was going in with her boyfriend, at 19, 20. I think they were like between 19 and 21. That's their age. There was a lot of Army people there, mostly all Army. I was the first person in line after, we ate. The food was, everybody said that the food is good at the hotel. It was the breakfast, you can't really mess up breakfast unless you're really messing with the eggs. So the eggs, I didn't really like it. The bacon was cool. You can't really mess up bacon too much, so it was okay. They had muffins, bananas, fruit, water and all that stuff. So it was nice or whatever. We had our own section, so it was like all military people in one spot, and then, the rest of the place was everybody else. And you have your meal ticket, and so pretty much ate fast because somebody had said if you don't get on the shuttle, excuse me, I'm sorry. I just had some little Pollo Loco. Somebody had mentioned that, if you miss the first 2 shuttles, then you're stuck. So everybody was, pretty much eating, 10 minutes, whatever they can scarf down. That was it. And then we all went outside to wait for the shuttles. And so everybody, by the time I got out there, and I ate pretty fast to go out there, it seemed like once everybody seen people getting up and rushing, they thought maybe they need to rush too. So they just stopped, and everybody was out there. So on the shuttle, I got on the first shuttle. I was standing up. And, everybody at MEPS was really cool. I don't know what everybody be talking about. They don't like to repeat themselves. They're yelling and stuff like that. I didn't have experience none of that. Everybody was a freaking big goofball there to me. Everybody was joking. The guy was laughing at me because, I took a little duffel bag suitcase, me, because I like to bring my own towels and a pillowcase to put over pillows. Sometimes, sometimes the whole, the hotel people do not be washing their clothes. Washing, the sheets and stuff real good. So I like to bring my own to feel secure, because I was actually, my friend actually stayed at a hotel when he visited. So I went to the hotel and then put the sheet off, and it just didn't know. You can see that it was not completely clean. So yeah, I like to bring my own stuff. So he was laughing about that. He was like, "Where do you think you're going?" He was like, "It was only one night, right?" And I was just like, I like to feel secure. And so he was like, "All right, I got you. And then, so we went to a little briefing about what was going on, and that, that was a little, chit-chat. Everybody was pretty much still waking up, so we didn't really hear him. And, you know, everybody, when you're waiting at the hotel, most people, I don't know about, you know, other places, but we're in LAX, and so there's airplanes and stuff going on, and I don't think you're just going to sleep anyway, so just plan not to sleep and go about a long day without any sleep, because I didn't get any sleep, and my roommate didn't either. I remember we were both laying in bed, and at like 3, she said, well, did you go to sleep? And I said, no, I am